Alright, my video shut off on me there, so we'll pick up this video where the last one left off. Basically, it just solved this system, got the y value of 1/5. Then we have to plug that 1/5 back in. I can take either equation, but I'll take the top just because the numbers are smaller. Okay, so we're going to go with 3x minus 5 times my new answer equals 3. This 1/5 goes in for the y value. And then when we simplify this, 5 times 1/5 is 1. You're going to add the 1 to both sides. 3x equals 4. And divide out the 3, you get x equals 4/3. Okay, so that gives me a final answer then as an ordered pair of 4/3 comma 1/5. And of course, because it is a system of equations, we want to use the solution set notation to box that in. Okay. Okay, now last example for substitution. We're going to use 2x plus y equals 1 and 4x plus 2y equals 3. Okay, so again, this one's kind of nice because we have the coefficient of 1 that we can solve for. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's start with 2x plus y equals 1. Subtract the 2x from both sides. Y is equal to 1 minus 2x, and notice I did not have to divide out by a coefficient on the y. Alright, next we have to substitute this y, this new expression for y, into the other equation. So we go 4x plus 2 times that new expression equals 3. And of course the new expression is 1 minus 2x. Okay, so now we solve this by distributing the 2. We'll get 4x plus 2 minus 4x equals 3. 4x minus 4x adds up to 0. And I just have 2 is equal to 3. Well, that seems strange. First of all, there's no x's left to solve for. Second of all, 2 does not equal 3. So there's two things wrong with this equation. We ran out of x's, and 2 and 3 are not actually equal to each other. Because those are not equal to each other, we would call this a false equation. And false equations only ever occur when the two original lines are parallel and never intersect. Okay, so this would be a situation where we have no solution. Okay, if you have a false equation, you have no solution. That's a case where you have parallel lines. And so if you have parallel lines, based upon our definitions that we saw in our first video in this section, we have an inconsistent system with parallel lines. Okay, so inconsistent system with parallel lines. Okay. Alright, so just as a way to categorize this equation, there's not a particular xy ordered pair that will solve it. This actually has no solution. Alright, on the next set of examples, or the next videos, we'll talk about another method for solving systems of equations.